Now we'll practice those AR and OR sounds in that casual style that we try. So this time there aren't too many changes between the formal version and the casual version, but we are practicing questions, so I want to do something a little different here. In general, if you really want to emphasize that you're asking a question, it is wise to raise your pitch a little bit at the end of the question. And this helps the listeners to really hear that you're asking. However, in everyday life, there are many situations in which either we are not really asking, or maybe we are used to the question, so we don't need to emphasize it so much. For instance, you could be in a business meeting and you want to ask a question, but it's the same question you ask almost every week. So you don't need to emphasize it. Or again, in a business meeting, you might just be brainstorming. So you ask the question just as a way to bring up a topic. So let's go through our questions here, and this time I'm going to speak each one both ways. So one time I'll speak the question raising my pitch a little at the end, and one time I'll speak the question just going down at the end, to practice both of these methods. Okay, let's get started and just repeat to practice. The first one's just a statement. I have a list of questions to help us determine our monetary goals. Now, let's try a question. Is this quarter comparable to last quarter? Another way. Is this quarter comparable to last quarter? Next one. Will we need any temporary workers? Will we need any temporary workers? What are the marketing targets? What are the marketing targets? How can we guard against unnecessary spending? How can we guard against unnecessary spending? Where are the informative reports? Where are the informative reports? Are there any disparities between forecast and performance? Are there any disparities between forecast and performance? Are the departments lacking important resources? Are the departments lacking important resources? How much money will we have to borrow? How much money will we have to borrow? how can we guarantee the support of our investors? How can we guarantee the support of our investors? Okay, great practice with speaking questions using different styles of intonation.